Hello everyone and welcome to my NA account. This is my first character I've got here. It's a Magicka DK PvP build ready for the Stoneform patch. She's only level 300 CP, but boy, she does it hard. I'll just buff up now, show you the stats. For the front bar here, weapon damage, spell damage, sorry, not amazing. But it don't need to be. We've got fat health, it's coming from the EMP bonus. The regens there might look a bit scary, but we'll get into that later. It's not as bad as it looks. We've got 64 points in mag. The apprentice boon, bewitched sugar skulls as the food. There's a fat tri-stat with all three stats, good stam, good mag, good health. And let's say we're a Breton with the cost reduction and extra regen. Getting into the sets then. For the first set we've got is Overwhelming Surge. It's a lightning staff. Should be flame, but I've done the dungeon too many times now. I've still not got it. Gonna keep trying. But what this does, it puts the lightning shock damage AoE around us, and 15% of this damage is returned back to us as Magicka. This comes in every second. This is substituting the lack of sustain that you see in the stats. This covers it. This is a great amount. I think it can tag up to 6 different targets. So it's brilliant. That's on the front bar. This is on the back bar, the potentates. Obviously maximising space, bit of extra tankiness. Then we've got our Grofdar set. As the monster set, this just does massive damage. When they're near us, we trap them down with stuns and snares. And then we've got the Cyrodiil's Crest set. 2 pieces on the body, 3 jewellery. This a heavy armour set, so we're too light with the monster set. And what this does, it gives us health when we're blocking. To help substitute the lack of hots on the build. We just block cast the heals we have, and it comes in with that. It's great stuff and mitigates damage. Should be reinforced, but I ain't got the transmutes yet. See all other pieces in pen, that one's sturdy. Reinforced there how it should be there, gives you the max armor value there because the heavy piece, great for resistance. There's your overwhelming. Then on the jewelry, we've got the free blood first there with the reduced cost glyphs, just bringing the price down of everything because it is expensive. The Breton synergising with that as well, and that is helping with the recovery. So getting on for the skills then. You can see on the front bar, the first skill we're going to hit with is Ellie Drain, just for the debuff, and the Magicka regen as well, which is openers. Then we're going Engulfing Flames, this is a direct damage hit, and then a damage over time. Also debuffing them, making them take more damage from flame damage abilities, which we're all about. Then we've got the Burning Embers, same again, does a little direct damage, then with a big dot afterwards. Also heals us when we reapply it, it's worth remembering. This is the second skill. It also procs the burning status effect on them, which is another negative effect, and the small dot. But also, show you here in the passives, this is going to give us 500 Magicka back every time we apply this to somebody. So we can apply it multiple things, no cooldown there. So that's helping with a sustain again. Brilliant stuff. And after we've debuffed and dotted them, just fossilise them. This is the most oppressive stun in the game. It stuns them and mobilises them after when they break free. It can't be blocked. It's super powerful. And then after that, hit them with the Flame Lash. This whips them. Does extra damage when stunned or immobilised, which we're going to do. And also it gives us a fat heal afterwards. So this wants to be up as much as possible as we can. And also reapplying the Burning Embers as well. There's healing offers as attacks we need to remember, as well as just our heals on the back bar. And you see the front bar ultimate there is the leap, doing flame damage again and giving us a damage shield. Hand there, great when we're under pressure. Also great for finishing people off with all the blood first there. We get some nice big juicy leaps on them. Back bar ultimate is a sword and board one. Great stuff when we're in trouble as well. Nice and cheap, stick it on, blocks everything, reflects projectiles. It's great, we can just cast that and just spam our heals when we're in trouble and kite away. Cauterize, this is the closest thing to a hot we get. It's a semi-hot and burst sort of thing, comes in every 5 seconds. Nice and cheap though, decent heal, not the best. Then the molten armaments, I like this. It's giving us a weapon of spell damage for not just us, everybody else. And also at the bottom there, you see, giving us 50% extra damage on a heavy attacks, which we will need to do now and again, just to help keep the sustain. You've got a hardened armour, which is our armour buff, and small damage shield there. Just helps when we're taking damage. If you have a shield, you can't be critted, which is worth remembering. We've got a Coag Blood. This is our main heal. It's Magica Burst heal. Not the best, but it's what we've got. We can cast it and block. And then we've got the Burning Talons on the back bar there. You can have the other one, the other morph that gives minor main, probably better. Just using that for more damage. And it's great stuff. I'll go through the CP. Not got too many of them right now, but I'll show you anyway what I've got. The main thing is getting up to that treasure hunter passive to try and get the loot. Might get that overwhelming inferno staff sometime sooner or later, especially if I've got that. Not much in the other trees yet, like I say, still leveling up, but the build it's hard and I've been having fun. Have a go, let me know, see what you think. If you're not subscribed, drop a sub. I'll see you in the next one.